The United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda set an ambitious goal to eliminate global hunger by 2030. Today, 815 million people in the world go hungry. Without improvement in per capita income, population growth will push this figure to 1 billion in the next 15 years. The projections show that even if we manage to match past economic performance and maintain good global governance, 600 million people will still remain in chronic hunger. So, what will it take in terms of both action and funding to meet the food needs of these millions excluded from the benefit of economic growth? Well, first, we need to design targeted interventions tailored to the specific needs of those facing chronic hunger. But hunger exists in a complicated environment, influenced by multiple factors, and the situation in each country can be different. So we must also consider how this intervention will interact with one another at different societal levels. Therefore, we need an analytical framework that will include the micro level, where households and individual producers take decisions regarding the food they purchase, grow, or sell. The meso level, where markets mediate the behavior of consumers and producers. And the macroeconomic level, where resources are allocated and reallocated toward new investment or jobs in the economy.
To answer the funding question, we've used a sophisticated analytical framework called MIRAGRODEP, which combines household-level information, market clearing conditions, and macroeconomic constraints. We estimate that it will take an additional $11 billion in public investments and expenditures between now and 2030 to ensure that no more than 5% of the population of any country will suffer from hunger by 2030. Of the $11 billion total, $4 billion will have to come from the international donor community. Although a significant sum, this amounts to only a 3% increase in current donor spending on aid globally. As some countries face more difficult circumstances than others, spending these additional funds wisely will require an understanding of which countries need the added resources most and for how long. We have therefore created a list of high, medium, and low priority countries based on both their national fiscal capacity and investment requirements. These figures, the necessary funds, and the resulting reductions in hunger are contingent on improving the targeting and prioritization of spending by local governments. The challenge of eliminating global hunger and the investments required to do so may seem daunting, but a solution is in sight. With a modest increase in resources, we can capitalize on the evidence gathered over the last 20 years to design more efficient, better targeted interventions that will drastically reduce hunger by 2030.